Who's ready for pretty petty confessions? Hey, best friend! What is up, my beautiful Glamazon? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 2 of our pretty petty confessions. Are you ready to get all of that weight off your chest? Are you ready to finally tell the secret that has been weighing you down for so long? Today is the day, girl. So I'm going to get through as many confessions as I possibly can. If you are new here to my channel, what's up? My name is Nikki. I tell stories here, Ask Nikki's with your advice videos, and then these pretty petty confessions, some true crime, beauty, fashion. So if any of that interests you, I would love to have you be a part of my glam fam. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and make sure you have notifications on your phone for YouTube. Otherwise, all of this is for nothing. But I would love to see you back here next week. I have so many videos planned for you guys. But anyways, girl, let's jump into our pretty petty confessions. But before we do, I hope you have your wine and your snacks. I mostly need drinks during this segment because like some of y'all's confessions are a bit much. So I went ahead and got my drink. I am going to be taking a shot. So today what I'm going to be drinking on, I hope that, look, let me tell you something. I don't want y'all drinking on this unless you're 21, okay? I want you guys doing this legally and lawfully, okay? Okay, great. This is what I used to drink back in the day when I had a social life and friends and I would go to bars and stuff. When I wanted to take a shot with my friends, but I didn't want to like die from the aftertaste, I would take a little limoncello. That's what it looks like. It's actually, I mean, not that bad. Cheers to Pretty Petty Confessions. If you are new to my Pretty Petty Confessions series, welcome. I have part 1 here. You can watch that first or after this one, whichever one works. But this is our second one and I really enjoyed and had so much fun with the first one. And I think you guys really enjoyed it too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one as well. In a nutshell, girl, my Glamazons will tell me their deepest, darkest secrets, something that has been weighing heavy on their heart. It doesn't necessarily have to be tea, but it usually always is. And it typically always involves a boy somehow. But you know, we all have our problems, but this is where you can just lay it down, say what you have to say, put it out in the universe, and move on. If you're wondering how to get your confession to me, I do let you guys know on my Instagram. Here are my handles. You guys DM me on the day of filming. So make sure you head over there, give me a little follow, send me your confessions, and you might be in my next video. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay, here we go. Here's the spillage of the tea. Confession number 1. Here's my pretty petty submission. I was friends with a girl for 10+ years. I started dating a guy that we both work with. Obviously, while all working together, they formed a separate friendship. Me and him dated for 4 years. I finally realized it was a one-sided relationship. I loved him and he did not love me. Obviously, I had to leave. She took his side in the breakup, told me how I was the problem in all of it. We stopped being friends. Recently, I was messaged by her recent ex. He asked me to hang out, so that's where my petty game came through. We hung out and posted all over Snap for her to see it. She blew up his phone asking why he would do this to her, and he said, "Why would you do it to her in the first place?" I have also since not talked to her ex. I used him simply to get back at her to feel the pain that she made me feel. I mean, but he seems sweet though. Like he straight up said, why would you do that to her first? I was with my baby dad for 3 years, then got pregnant, was with him for 3 more years after that, and then I found out he was cheating on me since our baby was born. Took him back because I'm dumb, and then we eventually broke up. He got a girlfriend. I got drunk. We had a threesome. I went out for drinks with the girlfriend one day and she invited her baby daddy to the bar. We end up going back to his place and we have a threesome. She breaks up with my baby daddy that night and I take him back after having sex with her baby daddy. Nikki! But like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you bored, honey? Maybe like paint, you know what I mean? Or like maybe like check out some novels. Y'all were together for 3 years. Y'all got pregnant. You stayed with him for 3 more years, so 6 years altogether. You find out that he's been cheating since the baby was born. You took him back. And then y'all eventually broke up. And then he got a girlfriend. And then you got drunk. And then y'all had a threesome. And then you went out with that girlfriend on your own. And then she invited her baby daddy. And then y'all went to his house and had another threesome. And then she dumped your baby daddy. At which point you took your baby daddy back after you slept with her baby daddy. Where's my shot glass? What am I gonna do with you guys? What am I gonna do with y'all? What am I gonna do with y'all? Confession received. This is so messy. When I was in high school, this girl thought I liked her boyfriend because he and I were friends since primary school. So she told everyone that so no one would want to go out with me. So I got with her brother and her whole family loves me. Even though we broke up, I'm still invited to parties, family gatherings, and on holidays. She still hates me, but I still show up every once in a while. The pretty petty of it all. At least once a day, I say I wish some old person with a nice car and good insurance would just wreck into me. I don't want anyone to die. I just want to collect and have somebody else pay for my college. At a red light, like, please, please, just tap my car. I wish you would. I just wish. I don't want nobody to die, obviously. But like, you know, if a Mercedes or a Tesla wants to tap your car one day, let it be so. Let it be so. Don't listen to me. Oh, this one's a little bit of a long one, you guys, so take a sip. Hey, girly, I love you so much, and I have you on Twitter, and you said to DM you our pretty petty confession, so here's mine. I used to work as a leasing assistant at these apartments, and when I started, I was 18. My job was to take care of files and keep them up to date. I also updated our system every month and did the usual, give info on the apartments and all that jazz. I'm actually surprised I lasted almost 2 years working there. Anyways, while I worked there, my manager, yes, I'm gonna say her name because she's a horrible person. Her name is Rose Trujillo, and she's white, by the way. She made sure I knew I was easily disposable and replaceable. I did everything she asked me to do and more. I came to the point where I was running personal errands for her when that wasn't in my job description. I set up a meeting to talk to her, and she got in my face and said, "You work for me. You do what I say. If you don't like it, find another job that will accept your kind. In the meantime, get out of my office and do your job." When I tell you I was about to jump over that desk, but I didn't because my mama raised me better than that. So I stayed quiet. Months passed and she started making racist comments towards me every now and then. I didn't let it get to me because I needed the job. But one day a resident came in trying to put in a work order for their AC because it wasn't cooling. The computer wasn't working, so I had to do it through my phone. Then my manager came in and snatched my phone and said to the resident, "We're not fixing your AC until you pay your pet fee." And the resident left pissed, and she gave me my phone back, and I said, "With all due respect, you have no right to take my phone the way you did, and according to the resident's contract, you can't just decide to not fix the AC. They can sue." And she got in my face again and said, "I'm in charge and don't ever question my authority again," and slammed my phone on my desk. Luckily, she didn't crack it. That was the last straw for me. So I had already decided I was going to quit in a month. Why a month, you ask? Because I decided I was going to be pretty motherfucking petty. I decided that before I leave, I was going to rearrange every file in a messy ass order. I locked her out of her system. I changed her passwords to all her emails. I entered the system through her account to change the dates to every lease because she's going to have to go back to the filing system to enter the right dates in the computer. I then decided to put laxative powder in her sugar for her coffee, and for my finale, I decided to clog all the toilets in the office so she wouldn't be able to use not one. I quit the same day. I heard she's been trying to look or contact me, but since I blocked her on everything, she hasn't been able to. And I heard she got COVID, but sadly, even the devil himself didn't even want her. I'm dead. That was a lot of confessions in one, okay? That was not just one confession. Sis went off. She said, okay, I'm not stopping there. I'm coming in with the whole ass plan, okay? And like me and you are the same like that. When somebody really gets under our skin and like we decide that we're going to be petty, we can wait. We can wait until you forget. I should not be condoning this, but I love you and I understand, because you know what? That was some fucked up shit that she was saying to you. And honestly, she's lucky that it wasn't somebody like me in her face, because straight up, I'd have been going to jail with a smile on my face. You don't talk to me that way, ma'am. She's lucky she had you, because you made her do some data entry and some whole lot of caca. Confessions received. Remind me not to fuck with y'all, okay? Way back when I was young and a little petty, you know that's how we start all of our shameful stories. God, you know we still petty. I had this trash ass boyfriend who was a consistent cheater, and his sister, who was my friend, helped him cheat by hosting girls' nights with me while he went out and did his thing. Well, I found out and I slept with her ex-boyfriend, who's my boyfriend's best friend. They never found out, but I sleep better at night for it. Of course, I have grown up and put those ways of living in retirement. Even if nobody else knows our petty ways, it really does help a bitch sleep at night sometimes, just to know, like, you got that extra little in, you know what I mean? Can we talk about how grimy his sister was, though? Like, look, let me tell you something. My brother's business is his business, and I'm not gonna get in between his business, but I would have told my brother. Like, my brother wouldn't ask me to do that, but even if he did, I'd have been like, no, I'm not doing that to that poor girl. You go do your mess elsewhere. I am not that one, okay? I'm not gonna tell, but I sure as hell I'm not gonna play a part. No, sorry. She's like, oh yeah, girl, come hang out, come to girls' night. And then guess what? You can't be hitting on no dudes because you're with his sister. Oh my gosh, like they for real had a whole like agreement about how to bamboozle you. Wow. And that's why her ex-boyfriend got slept with. All right, pretty petty confession. Okay, now I'm gonna get shit for this, literally. But one night, my sister and her fiance at the time and I were out drinking at her fiance's friend's house. I was 2 Club Tails and 3 tall Coors Lights deep and realized I had to go number 2. Now, at this time, it was summer and we'd always carry toilet paper in case we had to pee while we were at the beach or exploring nature. So I went behind her truck that was parked in a driveway at a house nobody lived in at the time and did my business, left my used toilet paper and all. The next morning, they got a complaint from the neighbors about there being caca and used toilet paper in the driveway of a house that was in the process of getting sold. My sister took the blame for it and I didn't tell her it was me till a month later. Pretty shitty. Bitch, what the fuck? You straight up caca in somebody. What the fuck am I supposed to do with y'all? What am I supposed to do with y'all? Y'all over here cacaing in people's driveways and shit? Oh my God, with your toilet paper y todo, y'all cagada in their driveway and they're showing an open house. Que vergüenza. And then you had your sister take the blame, girl. Oh my God. I want to know what your sister said though. Like, did y'all just like die and pee laughing? Or did y'all caca laughing? Okay, I'm done. I was talking to a guy on and off for a year. He just started talking to me again literally like 3 days ago after he used me for his convenience and ghosted me. So my plan is to do the same to him just so he can suffer a little too. I had a physical relationship with my bestie's brother who was 5 to 6 years older than me. I was 15. Girl! Shame. Okay, that is a grown-ass man. No, you know, I fucking hate my mother-in-law, but have to act normal for the love I have for her son. I stole hundreds of dollars worth of chocolate from Barnes & Noble. It was Godiva. When I was going through a divorce with my narcissistic ex, I fucked his best friend. Every dude needs to really look at their best friend, like really analyze their best friend. Like, would you ever, because that is the first person that y'all be going to when y'all mad. When my stepbrothers piss me off, I log into Skyward and show my mom their grades. Girl, you be snitching. I dated my ex-boyfriend's cousin because I felt bad for him. Aw, really? Did he not have no girlfriends? I've dated guys because I felt bad. So, I snuck in 2 different guys into my parents' house while they were at work. Like, by yourself? Like, where, like, I hope y'all was just chilling, girl. I hope y'all was just chilling, but, like, that's a little risky. Like, that's a little risky, you know what I mean? Like, 2 of them? Oh, Lord. Okay. Confession received. Basically, I was planning my wedding and my ex-best friend / maid of honor was jealous that my husband would help me financially because I was in school at the time. So she made up a whole rumor that I slept with my ex and told my husband, and I didn't find out until we got into a fight and he told my family. Then after that, she was constantly checking up on him and making sure he was okay and if he needed anything and that she was there for him and that he deserved better and shouldn't be with me and whatnot. So I decided to tell her current man about all the times she cheated on him but never told him while they were doing long distance and blocked her, and sold all of her stuff that she had left in my apartment. Her relationship is her business, but she pissed me off so bad he deserved to know. I got his information off of social media. Why is she starting shit? So she like ruins your fucking engagement by telling your mans that you messed with your ex when you didn't. Like, why are girls so messy? Like, stop. Just the most unhappy hoes. Unhappy hoes. unhappy hoe, you a unhappy hoe. Dang, confession received. That is so messy. I have a huge crush on my about 30-year-old manager, but I'm only 20 and I have a boyfriend of 3 years. I stole a guy from this girl that hated me because of my ex, and then later I dated her brother. Y'all just be getting all up in through these dudes' families, okay? Like, oh, you done pissed me off. I'm about to date your brother, your cousin, your daddy, your stepdaddy, your uncle, maybe even your auntie, bitch. I'm still in love with my ex, even though I have a kid and married with another guy. We text sometimes. Oh my God, girl. Oh my God. Confession received, bitch. I made a fake Snapchat account for my high school bully and exposed her ass. How? What happened? I wasn't a virgin before I started with my boyfriend, and no one knows. And I mean no one. Confession received, girl. Confession received. Once I was mad at my stepdad, so I hooked up with his nephew. Okay, look. Okay, I never hooked up with my stepdad's nephew, but there was like a period of time where like we were like texting. I literally have never told anybody that, and part of me did do that because my stepdad was getting on my nerves, and so was my stepsister, and that was her cousin. And so I'll probably tell a story about that, but girl, me too. I didn't hook up with him, but I was talking to him and shit. I on purpose told my boyfriend's baby mama everything because she called me to cuss me out. But what was everything though? You cannot come into the confessional and just give me half tea. You need to give me all of the tea. Okay? I had a ton of sex with my friend's boyfriend, but never told her and never will because it's her ex now. So, woo! My goodness. Okay, my ex proposed to me, so I told his girlfriend. I put hella hot sauce in this person's burger, then I watched them struggle to eat it. That's why you need to be nice to your waiters and your waitresses, okay? Because they can really fuck up your shit. And tip right, too. I like this girl that's gay, and I haven't came out yet to anyone, and I'm scared. Oh, I love you. Everything's gonna be okay. And besides, she probably already likes you, you know what I mean? But whenever you're ready, but everything's gonna be all right. Two more, okay? Okay. I fed my 2 friends dating each other lies, drama, and rumors so that I could end up with the guy. When I was younger, I hated my mom's boyfriend, so I shit in a bag and threw it on his roof. What is up with y'all shitting? Bitch, boys don't know that we shit. Can y'all just stop shitting everywhere? You just blowing up the whole spot, figuratively and literally, cochina. But I did something to my mama's boyfriend kind of similar. I'm going to tell a story about that very soon. But it wasn't with shit, but it was something similar. But I'm going to let y'all know. First, I don't know what it is with this. There's something wrong with this. There's something wrong with this. My now ex-boyfriend thought he was going to cheat on me and leave me after 10 years. Wrong. Now we got a 10-month-old. I poke holes in all his condoms. He got 4 kids now. Oh my God, you be sitting there just like, oh my God. You say he got 4 kids now. Y'all are so messy. I love y'all nonetheless. Thank y'all so much for joining me for today's Pretty Petty Confessions. That is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself and enjoyed the spillage of all y'all's tea. Let me know down below your thoughts about this series. Also, don't forget to follow me on my socials to stay up to date with new series, new videos, and of course to DM me your personal Pretty Petty Confessions for my next video. Thank y'all for coming to chill with me for today's Pretty Petty Confessions. I love y'all. Stay out of trouble. I know y'all not going to, but I'm going to say it anyways. But in the event that you're not, I will be here for you next time for Pretty Petty Confessions. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out, girl.